that a very good start to this final round, and we're off and running here at the Masters. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yeah, he's looking at 116 yards to the front portion of the green. 136 all the way to the hole. Pin just on. Pin back right so he can take an aggressive line.
Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. "12 feet still to go." This hole really taking its toll now. Okay, that one finished off, but it is a double bogey. And that will make it onto the putting surface, but ultimately, not a real good shot.
This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt.
That's a mishit, misjudgment, and maybe another missed putt coming up. Nope, couldn't get that one on target. Oh, no. Time to move on to the next hole. Yeah, this is a tee shot that's perplexed many a golfer over the years. That's going to wind up being too long and off the back of this fourth green. Now, you can tell the thoughts are elsewhere right now. You got to get in the moment. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
time to pick up and move on.
And this is going to end up safely on the putting surface.
Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
Yeah, this is one he's got to get just right. It's a tough putt, moving back to his right.
Oh, what a great putt. Boy, if that could have gone in, that would have been the par of your life. But it just slips by.
Cleans that up in the hole.
Well, well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Oh, that hit the flagstick. Nope, that's going to get into the bunker right here at 8, and that is not going to be one that you can get a lot of club on. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly as a second to the par 5. Out of the sand and back on the fairway.
Yeah, good shot. Just really utilized that little bit between the ears. Realized he couldn't reach the green and instead opted for fairway.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. A look here at birdie.
Not a whole lot of movement in this one. It may come a little bit to the right. He's gonna have to be cautious of the slope, though.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by.
Sometimes you worry so much about the putt getting away that you completely forget to hit it.
That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Little uphill to this green, Frank. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection? Poor execution? Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Oof. No doubt would love to have this one back. That's a double bogey, 2 drop shots.
And that's an excellent tee shot. Actually took the corner of the dog leg on. And the payoff, a slightly flatter lie and a better angle into this green that tips to the left.
Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Okay, no problem with that one. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Amen Corner officially begins now. His second at hole number 11. A birdie putt here at the 11th. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Nah, a little too cautious there. Maybe fortunate this didn't wind up in the creek. Instead, it is in the bunker short of this 12th hole.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
So after escaping the bunker, this a third try at getting on this par 3. Well, not much to cheer about so far, but that should be worth the smile. Good tee shot and safely in the fairway.
He has a 12-footer here.
Nope. Oh, no. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, Iona.
So plenty of room to the left of it.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. The only real bailout area is right. It's his second at 15. This such a tough green to land a ball softly on, and that continues over the back here at hole number 15. Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. And that gonna wind up on the green. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, it's quite clear to see there's one direction this ball is moving, and it's sweeping from left to right the whole way.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Well, not to be. That is a double bogey. And a missed fairway there, as that's going to wind up in the second cut. And this is a problem. Down off the pine tree and into the second cut.
Just too much juicy grass between the ball and the club face. It's always going to come up short out of that sort of light.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Not a good hole of golf here. It is that time to pick up and move on. So now, up the hill, he is second at 18. Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Didn't go your way. It happens in golf, so just pick up and move on. Frank, you've played around here so many times and broadcast from the perch here at Augusta National down at Amen Corner. I feel like you can learn something new every time you watch around here at Augusta National. Just such a marvelous place.
It's, you know, I pinched myself. I used to pinch myself when I played there, and as you reference as a broadcaster, it's special. It's sort of set in stone and time, if that makes sort of sense. But